Tonight I look forward to a good discussion of issues which are important to the future of North Adams. Since my campaign kicked off several weeks ago, I have walked the neighborhoods of the city, talked with people from all walks of life. Some are longtime residents, some are new. No matter what category they fell into, they are all concerned about the economy and their ability to afford living in their homes. Many were simply scared. From property taxes, gas prices, cable increases, food costs, sewer fees. Their message was clear. They just can't take anymore. I identify with these people as their increased costs are impacting my family much in the same way. They've also felt frustrated that their city government has turned their backs on them and did not understand the problems that they were facing. What these residents did was confirm what I've been seeing for over a year. I also realized their voice was not being heard, nor the voice of many other people who live in North Adams. The promises that were made to them 2 years ago have not been kept. They've been told taxes would not increase above what they've previously gone up. They were promised much-needed new jobs, and there would be transparency in the new administration. They were told that blight in the city would be eliminated, and it has not been. They were told that there would be accountability, and there has been none. Long on promises, short on results. My opponent has said questioning is negative campaigning. Nothing could be further from the truth. Questioning someone's position or pointing out they failed to keep their promises is not negative campaigning. What it is showing that there are clear differences between the two.
Boucher, I'm going to have to stop you. We've gone past a lot of time.
Everyone, and thank you for coming. Thank you to our sponsors, the Transcript, the Boucher Chamber, and of course our hosts, MCLA. My administration has had 3 themes over the past 2 years: restoring fiscal responsibility, the revitalization of our city, and care and respect for citizens. When I became mayor of North Adams, we were facing a fiscal train wreck. In less than 2 years, I have brought forth 2 balanced and reduced budgets. The current FY12 budget is some 3.2% lower than the one I inherited in FY10. In doing so, more than $1.25 million of explicit savings or cost avoidance have occurred as a direct result of my leadership. As mayor of North Adams, I tried to set a personal example by driving my own car and paying for all related vehicle expenses. Until the end of my first month, I was unaware that the mayor of North Adams received an additional $350 monthly for expenses incurred or not. I instructed the city treasurer to stop those payments. We've taken positive steps to revitalize our city in the past 2 years. Our city looks better, and I have empowered our citizens by engaging in formal planning, beautification, and economic development. Through the efforts of many, we have seen benches spring up in our downtown, introduced pocket parks, brought color to many of our crosswalks, and we've seen significant growth in community events. I've appointed many people to boards and commissions that have languished over the years. The Solid Sound Festival gave Matt Smoka its most important jolt of energy since its inception and produced a spate of positive articles about our city and about our people. We've seen the expansion and opening of numerous businesses in the community that have added jobs. We came close to reeling in a manufacturing concern, and I will continue to lure business to North Adams. I have provided citizens and elected officials with unprecedented, let me say that again, unprecedented amounts of information about our government, about our budgets, through open processes, traditional media, utilization of social networks, and expanding the information available on the city's website. I've made some tough decisions, and I'm sure that I've made...
Mr. Alcombright, I'm going to have to stop you.
Yes, sir. MCLA for this opportunity, and Councilman Boucher, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Let me make one thing very clear. This city and the people who live here are my single priority, and I will continue to commit my time and talent to work towards growth and development. I am committed to job creation through growth in all sectors, and I will pursue any and all economic opportunity. I will continue to work with Boucher Regional Planning and our community to develop a long overdue formal plan and strategy for development. We need to continue this process to establish an overall effort led by me, but driven by the voices of the community as together we set direction for growth. I will continue to partner with our Northern Boucher neighbors to look at ways we can work collaboratively for the good of the greater region. I look forward to furthering my relationship with MCLA, recognizing this college as a driving and substantial economic and social force, and I will continue to support our school system at levels that will allow our children to flourish. And I will not let political pressure compromise my position on our new school building solution. I will continue to act in what I think is in the best interest of our children. I will continue to provide fiscal integrity and community stewardship. My record with respect to the budget has received accolades from our auditors and the Mass Department of Revenue, and we still have much to do as I continue to put our fiscal house in order. I will continue to make the tough decisions that you elected me to make. I will not allow my own political collateral to get in the way of those decisions. I believe my actions over the past 2 years bear that out. Like me or not, you can always trust me. And finally, I will continue to be accessible, transparent, and hold true to my values, values that have been instilled in me through my faith, through my family, and through my friendships. And so I thank you all for being here tonight, and I humbly ask for your continued support on November 8th. Thank you.
My first 10 years on the City Council, I was fortunate to be part of North Adams' economic resurgence. The North Adams model and how we use the arts as an economic stimulus was being used by communities around the country. A few years ago, Yankee Magazine called us one of the 5 hidden jewels in New England, after once calling us a sorry gateway to anywhere. Over the past 20 months, there's been a reversal in upward direction, and North Adams is moving. We are no longer viewed as a cultural center of the Berkshires. This title now belongs to Pittsfield. In a recent survey conducted at Boston Globe of cultural attractions in Massachusetts, North Adams is not even listed on the list, why Pittsfield was rated as number 18. The story begins written about North Adams these days are no longer as glowing as they once were. On July 31st of this year, the front page of the Sunday edition of the Boston Globe was a story about North Adams being the worst community in the state. When Mayor Alcombright was asked by the reporter to rate North Adams' financial position on a scale of great to horrible, he said it was just a little bit below horrible. This is how the mayor rates the city. Imagine a business considering locating in North Adams, and you read that article. Mayor Alcombright let the reporter go and challenge his portrayal of North Adams, the most important economic development tool for a community's image. The image created by this story, validated by the mayor, has made job growth in the city all the more difficult. 2 years ago, in a debate, the mayor chastised former Mayor Barrett because North Adams is one of the 10 poorest communities in the state. Under Mayor Alcombright's leadership, we are now number 1. The failure of the Alcombright administration to create an economic development strategy to address the shrinking economy base in North Adams cost the city millions in lost economic stimulus money. Adams and Pittsfield received grants of $2 million and $2.4 million respectively for economic development projects. North Adams received nothing as the Alcombright administration never applied for funds as it had no economic development plan. While the mayor was holding visiting sessions, Adams and Pittsfield are moving forward with projects which create badly needed jobs.
Mr. Boucher, I'm sorry, the time is up.
Okay.
Thank you very much.